Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to all of you here. I am Neta Metriani. My student ID is 18104264417. I am from class D. I take accounting English from Mr. Mursalin. In this opportunity, I would like to answer the question given by my lecturer, Mr. Mursalin. The question consists of three parts, namely part A, which is related to the accounting theory and this practice, part B, which is related to videos of accounting, and part C, which is related to accounting article. Well, I start to answer the question in part A. What is accounting? Write the definition of accounting to 5 experts. Definition of American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Accounting is the art of identifying, recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money transactions and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the result thereof. Definition of Warren Reef. Accounting is an information system that provides report to stakeholders about the economic activities and condition of a business. Definition of Donald Kiso. Accounting may be best defined as identification, measurement, and communication of financial information about economic entities to interested persons. Definition of Arnold. Accounting is a system that provides information to anyone who must make decisions and control the implementation of these decisions. Definition of Abu Bakar and Wibowo. Accounting is an information system that recognizes and records financial transactions and is presented in financial statement. Number 2. What is accounting cycle? And explain in detail the cycles of the steps of accounting cycle. What is accounting cycle? The accounting cycle is a holistic process of recording and processing all financial transactions of a company from when the transaction occurs to its representation on the financial statements to closing the accounts. Stage of account cycle. 1. Transaction. Financial transaction start the process. If there are no financial transactions, there would be nothing to keep track of. 2. Journal entries. With the transaction set in place, the next step is to record these entries in the company's journal in chronological order. 3. Posting to the general ledger (CHU). The journal entries are posted to the general ledger where a summary of all transactions to individual accounts and can be seen. 4. Trial balance. At the end of the accounting period, which may be quarterly, monthly, or yearly depending on the company, a total balance is calculated for the accounts. 5. Worksheet. When the debits and credits on the trial balance don't match, the bookkeeper must look for errors and make corrective adjustments that are tracked on a worksheet. 6. Adjusting entries in the end of the company's account period. Adjusting entries must be posted to an account for accrual and deferrals. Financial statement. The balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement can be prepared using the correct balance. Closing. The revenue and expense accounts are closed and zeroed out for the next accounting cycle. Number 3. Mention its accounting equation and explain the components of accounts equation. The basic accounting equation is also called the balance sheet equation. Is the relationship between assets, liabilities, and equity of the owner of a business. Basic accounting equation is the basic for bookkeeping in pairs. The basic equation component includes assets, liabilities, equities. Assets are resources owned by the company and its economic benefits for the future. Liability is an obligation that must be repaid by the company from the consequences of past transactions. Equity is the residual value of assets owned by the company after deduction liabilities. Number 4. What is account and why are the use of account is accounting equation? An account is a record in the general ledger that is used to show and store transactions. For example, companies will have a cash account in which to record every transaction that increases or decreases the company's cash. Another account sales will collect all of the amounts from the sale of merchandise. Most accounting systems require the average transaction will affect two or more accounts. For example, a cash sale will increase the cash account and will increase the sales account. Number 5. What is the purpose of accounting? The purpose of accounting is to accumulate and report on financial information about the performance, financial position, and cash flows of a business. This information is then used to reach decisions about to manage to business or invest in it or lend money to it. This information is accumulated in accounting record with accounting transactions which are recorded either through standardized business transactions as customer invoicing or supplier invoices, or through more specialized transactions known as journal entries. Number 6. What are asset liabilities and owner's equity? Assets are resources that are controlled by the company as a result of past events and where the future economic benefits and are expected to be obtained by the company. Liabilities are corporate liabilities arising from past events. Their completion is expected to result in an outflow of company resources containing economic benefits. Equity is a residual right to a company's asset after deducting all liabilities. Number 7. What is business transaction? A business transaction is activity or event that can be measured in terms of money and which affects the financial position or operation of the business entity. Number 8. What are revenue, expense, and withdrawals? Definition of revenue is a statement relating to money or finance from the overall result of the main business products or service performed by the company in a period. Expense is a deduction from income that will generate net income before tax in the income statement. Withdrawal, namely deposits. Withdrawals of funds and deposits in the bank using checks, money orders of withdrawal slips, usually withdrawal of deposits that have not yet matured will be subject to a penalty. Collateral withdrawal of collateral for a loan by providing new collateral. Number 8. Explain the step for analyzing the business transaction. The steps in processing business transaction are analysis and record process such as source document, accounts, and analysis. Analyzing and processing transactions such as ledgers, accounting for double entries, journaling, and posting in illustration. Number 10. Mention 6 business transactions happening in a company under their business transaction analysis. The owner, Mr. Andre, invested in cash and equipment. Cash increases 20 million rupiah. Equipment increases 15 million rupiah and quitas decreases 35 million rupiah. Purchase equipment 4,500,000 rupiah. Paid in cash of 2 million rupiah. Received a profit credit. Purchase equipment increases 4,500,000 rupiah. Cash decreases 2 million rupiah. The received decreases 2,500,000 rupiah. Complete consult service 8 million rupiah. Received in cash for the remaining 3 million rupiah. in credit. Cash increases 3 million rupiah. Receivables increases 5 million rupiah and income decreases 8 million rupiah. The owner withdraw 1,500,000 rupiah in cash from the business for personal use. Price increases 1,500,000. Cash decreases 1,500,000. Parent amounting to 3 million rupiah. Rent expenditure increases 3 million rupiah. Cash decreases 3 million rupiah. Paid the following week's expenses: 400,000 miscellaneous expense, 100,000 wage expenses increases 400,000 miscellaneous expense 100,000. Cash decreases 500,000. Number 11. Asset. Cash $1,000. Account receivable $3,200. Merchandise inventory $850. Land $10,000. Account payable $1,530. Cash increases $3,928. Income increases $3,928. Account payable increases $1,055. Is decreases $1,055. Cash increases $3,700. Its capital decreases $3,700. Rent expenses increases $1,200. Cash decreases $1,200. Account receivable increases $2,025. Income decreases $2,025. Store supplies increases $245. Cash decreases $255. Cash increases $3,000. Income decreases $3,000. Account receivable increases $1,635. Income decreases $1,635. Wage and stability expenses increases $850. Utility expenses increases $325. Service expenses increases $220. Other operating expenses increases $75. Cost decreases $1,500. Supplies expenses increases $865. Store supplies decreases $865. Freight increases $1,000. Cash decreases $1,000. Part B. In this part, the questions are related to the accounting video. I will answer the question based on the following instruction. Number 1. A. What is the title of the video? The title of the video is Chapter 1 Principle of Accounting. B. Who is the speaker in the video you watch? The speaker in the video I'm watch is Mark Christopherson. C. What does the video tell you? That video tell about principles of accounting. They explain the contents in the details of the video you watch. First, the purpose of accounting among others. 1. Identify, record, and communicate the economic event of an organization to interested users. 3 activities in accounting. One of that is identification. First, we do identification, are that we can enter to recording, classify and summarize the prepared accounting report by communication with analysis and interpret for user. The accounting process includes the bookkeeping function. 3 are to broad groups user of financial information among other internal user and external user. In internal user, there are management, human resource, financial, and marketing. In external user, there are ARC, investor, labor unions, creditors, CIC, and customer. Ethics in financial reporting standard of conduct by which one's actions are judged as right or wrong, honest or dishonest, fair or not fair, are ethics. Recent financial scandals include Enron, WorldCom, HealthSouth, and others. Congress passed Sarbanes Excellent Act of 2002, effective financial reporting depends on sound ethical behavior. There is a review question. Ethics are the standard of conduct by which one's actions are judged as A. right or wrong, B. honest or dishonest, C. fair or not fair, D. all of these options. There, the answer is D. all of these options. Ya Allah. Next, chapter 1 to 7. Various users need financial information, financial statement, balance sheet, income statement, statement of the owner equity, statement of cash flows, not disclosure, generally accepted accounting principles. The accounting profession has attempted to develop a set of standards that are generally accepted and universally practiced. Chapter 1 to 8. There are organizations involved in standard setting, which one is security and age commissions. Cash principle discard the company's record asset their cost. Monetary usage assumption include in the accounting records only transaction data that can be expressed in terms of money. Economic entity assumption requires that activities of the entity be kept separate and distinct of the activities of this owner and all other economic entities. From form of business ownership or proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. The basic accounting equation: assets, liabilities plus owner equity. There are two variants on basic accounting equation, among other: asset minus liabilities, owner equity, alwa asset, owner equity, liabilities. Using the basic accounting equation, transactions are a business economic event recorded by the accountants, might be external or internal. Not all activities represent transaction. Each transaction has a dual effect on the accounting equation. Companies prepare for financial statements from the summarized accounting data: income statement, owner equity statement, balance sheets, statement of cash flows, and loss of debt duration. On video tell accounting career opportunities: public accounting career in auditing and taxation, serving the general public. Private accounting careers in industry, working in cost accounting, budgeting, accounting, information system, and taxation. Opportunities in government careers with the VBA, the HEC, and in public colleges and universities. Forensic accounting careers with the insurance companies and law office to conduct investigation into theft and fraud. A. What are the benefits for you watching the video? That benefits for me are knowing the purpose, principle, and career opportunities in accounting. Number 2. A. What is the title of the video? The title of the video is Chapter 1, Review of Accounting Equation and How Transactions Affect the Equation. B. Who is the speaker in the video you watch? The speaker in the video I'm watch is Mrs. Deprius. C. What does the video tell you? That video tell the basic accounting question, review of accounting equation, and transaction affect the equation. Explain the context in the detail of the video you watch. First, the speaker say the basic accounting equation. The accounting equation is considered to be the foundation of the double entry accounting system. The accounting equation shown on the company balance sheet where be the total of all the company's assets equals the sum of the company's liabilities and shareholders' equity. The formula for the accounting equation is assets. How to calculate the accounting equation? The balance sheet hold the basis of the accounting equation. 1. Locate the company's total assets on the balance sheet for the period. 2. Total liabilities, which should be a separate listing on the balance sheet. 3. Locate total shareholders' equity and add the number to total liabilities. 4. Total asset will equal the sum of liabilities and total equity. The accounting equation helps to assess whether the business transaction carried on by the company are being accurately reflected in this book and accounts. Below are examples of items listed on the balance sheet. Assets include cash and cash equivalents or liquid assets, which may include treasury bills and certificates of deposit. Accounts receivables are the amount of money owed to the company by its customer for the sale of its product and service. Inventory is also considered an asset. Liabilities are what a company typically owes or needs to pay to keep the company running. Debt, including long-term debt, are liabilities as well as rent, taxes, utilities, salaries, and wages, as well as dividends payable. Shareholders' equity. Shareholders' equity is a company's total assets minus its total liabilities. Shareholder equity represents the amount of money that would be returned to shareholders if all of the assets were liquidated and all of the company's debt was paid off. Retained earnings are part of shareholders' equity and are equal to the percentage of net earnings that were not paid the shareholder dividends. A. What are the benefits for you watching the video? The benefit for me is know what is accounting equation, know transaction affect the accounting equation, and also know how to calculate the accounting equation. Number 3. A. What is the title of the video? The title of the video is how to do a balance sheet. B. Who is the speaker in the video you watch? The speaker in the video I watch is Supervised CPA. What does the video tell you? The video tell about balance sheets. They explain the contents in the details of the video you watch. Number 4. What is the title of the video? The title of the video financial accounting income statement. B. Who is the speakers of the video? What the speaker in the video I watch is Mr. Safer. What does the video tell you? What video tell about income statements? What explain the content, the details of the video? What income statement in financial statement that indicated how the revenue and transformed into net income. Number 5. What is the title of the video? The title of the video is Introduction to Accounting 1. Who is the speaker in the video? What's the speaker in the video I watched is Kimberly Dahl. What does the video tell you? That video tells about an intuitive approach to accounting. Explain the content in the details of the video you watch. First, an intuitive approach and accounting. Accounting is lecture of business. Why do business needs to communicate? Why does accounting exist? What kind of decision can accounting help people make? All depends. There are 3 types of accounting included: tax accounting, management accounting, and financial accounting. Tax accounting, most people think of things when they think of accounts. Tax accounting helps determine how much is owed to the government for tax. Tax is a small part of accounting. Part C. 1. Why is accounting a great course to study? Accounting is a great course to study for a number of reasons. Accounting provides you with skill and knowledge that can be applied to a number of industries. In fact, so long as there are business in the world, accountants will always be needed. What do accountants do? There are many qualifications and jobs that deal with money. So how exactly does accounting differ from other types of finance-related roles? Perhaps the easiest way to describe it is that accounting involves dealing with real revenues, actual transactions, and observable finance. Why is accounting a good foundation? Even if you did want to branch out into finance and economic and a background in accountancy, lays the valuable groundwork for developing broader monetary theories. Accounting can hone their craft through the application of known methodologies. Number 4. What must you have when you want to study accounting? When study accounting, you will acquire knowledge about the laws that govern business, typical business administration schemes, the ethics of accountancy, statistics, and accounting theory. Is accounting right or wrong for you? Accounting could be right up your alley. However, if you like a role that is constantly shifting and requires more speculation and risk taking, you may want to try other financial roles. Are you sure the accounting will help you in the future? You can really go wrong with a diploma of accounting, even if you decide to switch careers later. You all have a great foundational in understanding of how money is recorded and reported that will only help you in the long term. At the very least, you all know how to manage your own finances better. Why does accounting have a good prospect of job in the future? Jobs in accounting are always in demand, and the skills you learn through studying are transferable and can be applied to many other disciplines. Thank you, sir.